Hey guys, this is something really very important because recently there were new rule changes announced for the EC scheme. But honestly, I don't really want to focus too much on the ruling itself, but what I really find that matters more is the lesson behind it. So over the years, I've always shared this with my clients. Focus on micro decisions and not macro predictions. Because macro factors are things that we cannot fully control. For example, policies can change, loan rules can change, supply can change, market conditions can change, just like this latest EC ruling. And the fact is that many buyers previously made plans thinking like, after 5 years MOP, I will do this, I will do that. But suddenly, plans can change overnight. And this is exactly why I feel many buyers struggle today, because they spend too much time trying to predict the perfect future outcome while neglecting the opportunities already in front of them. Take for example, a buyer recently shared with me that they wanted to wait for the upcoming Thomson new launch. So naturally the question becomes, should we wait? And honestly, there's no right or wrong answer to that. But I also shared that projects like these may attract extremely strong demand, just like what happened to Tengah Garden Residences. Meaning, even if you want to buy later, you may not even get the opportunity to do so. So instead of only fixating on one future possibility, why not also explore what opportunities exist today? Because over the years, I realized something really very interesting is that many people make property plans assuming life will stay exactly the same for a very long time. For example, this will be my forever home. You know, I've heard this countless times before. Yet many of these same owners eventually still sold later on. Not because they were wrong, but because life changes, priorities change, finances change, children grow up, work locations shift. And sometimes plans change not because we want them to, but because the environment around us changes too. So personally, I feel that some buyers lose out because they spend too much time trying to optimize every future scenario perfectly. Now, of course, planning is important, but planning without action can also become a trap because property planning is rarely a straight line. And over time, I've realized the people who usually do well are not the ones trying to predict every macro movement perfectly, but they are the ones who stay flexible, make sensible decisions based on the current opportunities, and adapt as life changes. Once again, Gainer here, and hope you benefit something from this video, and I'll see you in the next video.